Now, this organization works very hard to educate women as well as men, because men need to be educated about breast cancer too. For a long time, we didn't think that men could get breast cancer, but we know that it's important. And now I would like for you to help me welcome the woman who started this organization, the Natalie Williams Breast Care Foundation, after waging her own courageous fight against breast cancer and winning. I'm happy to add Natalie Williams, my friend, my soror, to state the occasion, and let's welcome her, Natalie.
Good afternoon. I am so happy today. You would not believe how much work has gone into making today what it is. So I want to start by just saying thank you. Thank you for joining us here today, for believing that we're doing great things with the foundation, and for supporting such a good cause. So thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, ladies. But it's a pleasure to see all of this sea of pink out here, and I just want to first and foremost bring greetings on behalf of the Council of the District of Columbia and on behalf of the chair of the Health Committee. I bring you greetings. So I'm glad to see everyone out, and I also would like to salute all of the ladies in the room, and the men too, because we have to bring awareness to everyone in the community. Breast cancer has personally hit my life. My mom is like a 15-year survivor of breast cancer. So I salute her, and I salute Natalie, of course. I salute you. And this is awesome. Natalie has really forged the way from her own personal experience, and I salute her. And this is to recognize on October 2nd, actually, 2013, as the Natalie Williams Breast Care Awareness Day for Women of Color Ceremonial Resolution of 2013 in the District of Columbia. Whereas on July 20th, 2012, Natalie Williams, an African-American woman residing in Southeast Washington, D.C., was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, and on October 2nd, 2012, underwent a double mastectomy, followed by chemotherapy and radiation in an effort to combat the disease. And whereas on January 31st, 2013, the Natalie Williams Breast Care Foundation was founded to promote breast care awareness among women of color and to raise the awareness about the risk factors of breast cancer and the importance of early detection. And whereas on October 2013 is the nationally recognized Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and whereas 1 in 8 women in the United States will develop breast cancer in her lifetime, but African American and Latina women are dying in disproportionate numbers because of the barriers they face while fighting the diseases. And whereas the problem of breast cancer is partially due to one's socioeconomic status, these groups are less likely to get a regular mammogram once they turn 40 and are diagnosed at a later stage. And whereas less research and educational resources have been dedicated to higher mortality rates for African Americans, whereas screenings for more than 1,000 women of color, educational materials, and giveaways will be available throughout the month at special events and at the United Medical Center to help educate women of color about breast care. Resolved by the Council of the District of Columbia that this resolution may be cited as the Natalie Williams Breast Care Awareness Day for Women of Color Ceremonial Resolution of 2013. The Council of the District of Columbia recognizes the importance of breast care and calls upon the residents of this great city to make an effort to familiarize themselves with the risk factors associated with having breast cancer and take the necessary measures to help prevent this deadly disease from affecting their lives. And this resolution has taken effect as of October the 1st. It's been signed by the chairman of the council and the secretary, so it is official, and there was a unanimous vote on this resolution. So thank you.
As we continue to forge the relationship, the ambassador has joined us today at this inaugural event. I would like to extend our gratitude on behalf of the foundation and welcome Ms. Johnson L. Henry Martin, the ambassador of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Good morning. Let me say what an absolute privilege it is to be here with all of the women and the enlightened men who see the vision of reaching with a message of hope and the celebration of life, all women. I am particularly impressed with the fact that this mission is targeting women of color, who are very often left behind in the identification, first of all, of the disease in their bodies, and then in the follow-up care that happens afterwards. Let me say to you that St. Kitts and Nevis is fully supportive of the Natalie Williams Breast Care Foundation. Isn't it remarkable that at the time when Natalie herself was besieged with all of the concerns associated with finding out that she had cancer, that her selflessness really promoted what can I do to help others. And not just what can I do to help others with cancer. What can I do to encourage all women to have early testing so that they can avoid finding themselves in the position in which I find myself. That must have been what was operating in her mind. I want you to put your hands together for the selflessness of Natalie Williams.